What's going on YouTube, Ferocity? I hope you guys are doing well. If the rumors are to be believed, Modern Warfare 3's Season 1 Reloaded is going to be coming out a week from today, January 17th. Now, this update obviously isn't going to be as big as Season 1's launch, which brought us some new maps, brought us Gunfight. It is going to bring back a fan favorite mode, which is Ranked. And frankly, over the last few years, Ranks felt like less of a sweat fest than public matches, and that's solely because the metas in public matches have gotten so toxic that ranked seems to be a nice relief from the toxicity that public matches bring. So I'm looking very forward to ranked play. We're also going to be getting the brand new map Rio, and there's also possibly most likely going to be a new boys collaboration. Now, obviously, I could rant about the boys collaboration for another 10-15 minutes, but I'm not going to bore you with that here. Instead, what I want to do is focus on the lack of communication, the lack of hype or marketing surrounding Season 1 Reloaded. We are a week away from this, and I feel as if Activision and Sledgehammer Games are dropping the ball when it comes to getting their community invested within this new season. Because that's what we should be trying to do right now. We should be trying to get some focus on what is coming for Season 1 Reloaded. Get the community excited. Get them back into the game and say, hey guys, rank play is going to be coming back next week. There's going to be a brand new map. We're going to have these new modes. This is what we're going to be bringing to the game. Instead, it just feels like they're doing the bare minimum, which I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This is Activision after all. And even though Sledgehammer Games tried to woo us beginning of this game's life cycle, it seems as if they're resorting back to their old ways, back to the Call of Duty developer ways, which is less and less communication and less effort. And it's really disappointing because I actually believed partially that they were going to change it up this year. But as evidenced by the fact that they did nothing throughout the holidays, I've got no hope here. Really. Like, if you look at it, the lack of communication throughout the holidays was absolutely insulting. This is a game right now that is completely overtaken by cheaters. And even though there are some impressive ricochet stats, they're still not good enough. Every single day, I am seeing more and more clips on Twitter, on Reddit, from people who are experiencing cheaters, and sometimes even cheaters themselves. And I just don't know what we're doing here anymore. I don't know what we're trying to do. Are we really that hands-off? I get that it's the holidays. I get that you don't need to be putting in all this effort. I mean, I worked over the holidays, but I wasn't putting in 100% effort. How much effort does it take to write a tweet and just say, hey, this is what we have coming. Look out for Season 1 Reloaded coming soon. They didn't even do that, man. Like, legitimately, it is embarrassing going back to Sledgehammer Games Twitter and looking at the lack of communication from them. It's just unacceptable. It is a non-starter. I get that they had this new event with the Vortex game mode coming out, but they should have been like, hey, while you're waiting for Season 1 Reloaded, please enjoy this brand new event, Vortex. No, we want to shove this thing out without teasing what's to come. And it's like, have you guys ever gone to a marketing class? Leave them wanting more instead of right now, leave them with nothing. Like, there's nothing there. It has been the Sahara when it comes to any type of news or notes pertaining to Modern Warfare 3. This game is 2 months old, is riddled with cheaters, has server problems, has SBMM issues, and there's no communication from the developers. I mean, at some point, we've got to be changing this up. At some point, we've got to be doing better. When does that happen? I don't know, but it feels as if the ball is getting dropped right now from Sledgehammer Games. It is just at a point where they're not making the improvements that they need to make. They are not addressing the community in a fashion that is responsible, in a fashion that is there to build hype and excitement. Like, their hope is that League play comes back and people will flood the game. That these new updates every single time will bring players back. Unfortunately, what we've seen over the course of the last several years is whenever these updates come out, yes, players do come back. but it's diminishing returns every single time. Less and less players come back because the game at its core isn't good enough to retain players. The new thing brings players back, but they only stay for a short period of time. And players that are already tired of your game start to leave. And yes, new content brings them back for a short time, then they leave again. And less players come back, and more players leave. This cycle cannot continue if Call of Duty wants to remain successful. So while yes, I do think they need to market their new content better, and they need to get some excitement and some investment from their community, they also need to do a better job with the game as a whole to ensure that people are going to be invested when these new updates come out, to ensure that when people come back to the game feels different. It's not just more added chaos to the fire. That's the issue with things like Vortex and with other limited time modes like what they did during Christmas there. Yes, these are fun modes, these are fun events, but they don't address any of the core issues with the game. They add new content, but none of the main problems, none of the main gripes that players have that make them leave in the first place are addressed. So they play these events for a short period of time, maybe even gain enough rewards, and then they leave. Because the game isn't worth staying on until the core problems are fixed. That was one of the main reasons why I left Modern Warfare 2, was because I never saw the core issues of that game being resolved. And it seems as if they're completely okay and complacent with allowing the same issues to not get resolved here in Modern Warfare 3. The servers as they stand right now are unacceptable. The cheater problem as it stands right now is unacceptable. The weapon balance as it stands right now is unacceptable. And I get that all these things take time and they take effort, but transparency would really help with getting some investment and some belief from the community. But that's not the case right now. There is no communication. There is no trust. There is no belief that this development team, that this publisher has the competency, to release anything of value, to make this game better in any way, shape, or form. This is not a video that is an indictment on you if you are having fun with Modern Warfare 3. I wish I was in your shoes. I wish I could have fun with this game. Unfortunately, I see this game for what it is, a quick cash grab that is there solely to deliver us nostalgia in return for some of the most boring gameplay I've ever experienced. The game needs a serious overhaul. It needs massive changes, but it seems as if Sledgehammer Games won't do it. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. The things that are getting put out right now are not about improving the game. It's always just, hey, we have more stuff for you. I'll said it before and I'll say it again. Quality over quantity. And right now, Modern Warfare 3 is a smorgasbord of quantity and is nothing worth its salt in quality. And that is its main problem. I'd love to see some quality issues addressed by Sledgehammer Games when they release Season 1 Reloaded, but I'm not holding my breath. I'm not going to sit here and expect them to deliver on something when they have not shown me that they even care that the problem exists in the first place. But that's it from me today. I'm wondering if you guys are excited for it, if you guys even know what's going on for Season 1 Reloaded, or if you're so tuned out on Modern Warfare 3 that you couldn't care less. Let me know with a comment down below, and as always, guys, I thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, can you please hit that like button? If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.